nice. Hey, Mace. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? Harish, hello. Okay, good. Kick chat is working. YouTube chat's working. Snipes, welcome in. Pixie, Belucci, Chincharam. No, thank you. No, thank you. I like my artwork. It's nice. How's it going, Mace? Welcome in. Jackson, hello. Okay, so we're yeah, it's been quite the week. So we're trying to stream on Kick today as well. That's new. That's new for us. I'm gonna try to stream on TikTok at some point too. I'm not diving into it right now. The fact that Kick chat is working is a good thing. I'm taking that as a win. Let's see here. Let's hop on here. Who's here? CK? When was that? Hold on, CK. Hold on. I guess. Oh. It's too much. It's too much for the system. See if Chill's on. What I got running here? Okay, I gotta see if this stuff's gonna work. Let's turn my song off. Oh, we're laggy now. We're laggy. Hopefully it's not laggy for you guys. Just hopped off. Why is the song still playing? I stopped it. I mean, I love the song, but let's take a look real quick. 84th! I'm surprised I'm in 84th. Wait, this could be a good leaderboard. Whoa, oh my god, Chill's in my leaderboard! What the heck? Chill's ahead of me. Why is Chill ahead of me? So this is Arc Raiders, what I play at night. Did you find me through my Minecraft content? I can't stream Minecraft yet because I have to do this series first. It's been a lot of fun though. Oh, that's awesome, Mace. Thank you so much. That's amazing. On the next video or short or whatever, make sure that you name a pet for me in the comment. Just put your name down for a pet. Because that's the whole thing with that series, is that I'm naming pets after subscribers and stuff too. So yeah, I really, really want to stream Minecraft, but then that would kind of ruin the series because I'm learning as I go. So if I stream it, then I can't learn because everyone's telling me what to do in the comments, like as I get stuck and stuff, and it's really cool and I enjoy it. But I want to play it so much more than once a day. It's a lot of fun. I'm really liking it. Except yesterday's video and today's video and tomorrow's, I should say. Very stressful. I think the server hates me. So I'm going to open it up to people down the road, but first I want to figure out how to play it myself and everything first. Like with the help from comments and stuff, because that's not too much help. You know what I mean? So I like that I'm learning it as I play it. It's fun because it's a whole new world for me, so I think that's really cool. And then once I feel like I'm at a comfortable level, I'm gonna open up the server for everyone else to join and everything, because then I don't want people to spoil it for me, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Like, so yeah. There's a couple people that are like close friends and stuff that have toned down their comments because they realized they were trying to tell me everything at once, and I was like, no, I can't learn everything at once. I wonder if I go in and get some extra points before Chill hops on, if I can be ahead of Chill. I can't believe we ended up in the same server. Not same server, but same leaderboard. That's the first time this has happened with us. because we play together all the time. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I could go do damage to Rocketeers, and that would put me ahead of him. That's what I should do. That's what I should do. I'll invite CK. Oh, he's in around now, though. Shit. Okay. Poop! Poop! I gotta watch my cursing. Okay, my music finally stopped. Okay. Did you like my song? How am I full inventory? Okay, wait. I gotta turn... Wait, where do I... Okay, I forget how to turn crossplay off now. Is it here? It's here. Yeah, no crossplay. No crossplay unless I'm playing with someone on the cross. Yeah. Okay, let's... Oh, we lost everything. I forgot. I forgot. Okay. Let's prep up. What do we take? Want to take that? Crap. I forgot all about that. Oh, this is why I'm... What is going on here? Solvac, get out of here. Get out of here. Gosh. Okay, let's take that. Let's take that. Get rid of them. Get rid of those. Holy, what is with all this stuff? What other games do you play, Mace? This is a pretty fun one too. I enjoy this one quite a bit. I'm pretty friendly in it though, so I don't know if that's quite how you're supposed to play it. I hope people got my stuff from that last round where I died. We got a key. Should I just take... I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, I guess we need one of these, eh? Do that. Oh, crap. That one only does light. Let's do healing. Oops. Nope. And then I can take medium, right? Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. 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 Ooh, 3 slots. Ooh. Ooh, that's sexy. Well, I guess we should probably... Oh, look at you. What do I got left for this? I need 2 leapers. Combat items. And then materials. What counts for materials here? I guess everything. Okay, I've been playing Minecraft Realm that I started, and Invis Mafia from the Unstable Universe. Wait, what? But I also play War Thunder. Oh, I used to like, or wait, no, not War Thunder. I never played War Thunder. I played, what's the ship one? What's the ship one? Is it Warships? I think it's made by the same people. But my friend had oh, it was War of Tanks. No, it was War of Tanks. But then now they have a ship one on C2, and I keep seeing ads for it. That's what I was thinking of. But it was War of Tanks because my friend was epileptic, and that was the only video game he could really play that didn't put him into a seizure. It was really weird. So I played it for a little bit. It was cool. I liked it. It wasn't bad. War Thunder, same idea, except you're planes, right? It's kind of like Ace Combat, I believe. What was I doing? I get lost. There's a night raid. Damn bad. Oh, wait. Oh, we could go get some birds. We could go get some birds. Hold on. Hold on. What's... Okay, that. We can just sell it. Because it didn't pop up in the materials list. Oh, I need... That's what I was going to do. I was going to make some zip lines. And I need... what's it called? The, ammo. I need ammo. That uses chemicals, so I don't want to do that.
Let's do business. Yeah, take it.
There. Good? I think so.
I have everything I need behind this door.
Perfect. Okay. You can be a jet plane, nuke, or bomber. Oh, cool. Wait, you can be tanks and ships in that game too? I did not know that. I thought it was strictly a, I thought flat out it was just plane. Okay. What else? I think we're good. Let's hop in. Let's hop in. We'll hop into a map, and we'll see how it goes. And, oh, wait. I'll send him an invite. And then, yeah. Where are my quests?
If you're here for a chat, I'm fresh.
We got something on Dam. Okay. Install a LiDAR scanner at the top of control tower. Okay. Let's do that. And let's also bring a key then. Since we're going to control tower. There. Booyah! Yeah, I knew it was free. And my understanding was that it's almost like better than a lot of other games, especially for being free. Like, it's crazy. Takes a while to get good stuff, especially the nuker. So, do you got to level things up sort of idea? It must be like a Call of Duty type of where you have to level things up slowly. And then you get everything. I think that's too loud. It's pretty loud. More of a currency? Oh, okay. Oh, is it one of those games that you can pay to win almost? Like you can pay to unlock everything? Otherwise you have to grind and play to unlock everything? Which isn't really pay to win, I guess. Kind of pay to win though. Yeah, eh? But is it a fun grind? Like, do you enjoy it the whole time? That's all that matters. Oh, why am I late? Are you kidding me? The one time I don't want a late round. Wait, why do I have so... Oh, because I don't have the clean signal.
Place the LiDAR scanners there. And don't fall down, Raider.
Okay, the good thing, though, is that we're near... Nope. Are you kidding me? Why did you roll? I don't have the patience for this today. Oh my god. Are you... When did they do that? I don't think that was open this entire time. Are they just putting things on top of me? What the shit? And it was still hitting me as it was going down. Okay,
man.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, wait. Wait, want to team up? Yeah, DOS, get in here. Wait, CK, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were someone in the round. It freaked me out. I was like, oh God, I'm going to die.
Oh no, I messaged you that I was running to the extract.
Ah, got you.
Just
That's
started. Yeah.
You want to go into aviation? That's awesome, Ace. My brother-in-law is actually a pilot. Get out of here. Getting
Oh,
out
you're
of
running
this.
to the extract also. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not messing around.
You want to try streaming together? I was actually streaming.
Yeah, we could try. I don't know exactly how that works. I think it just groups our viewers or something.
Yeah, basically, yeah, and we can enable shared chat so we both see the chat in the same place if you want. That we don't have to.
I mean, we could try, yeah.
Okay, I'll send you a notification. How many X's in your name, though?
4.
Okay. So there, I sent you an
Send you
invite.
an
might
invite
get-
now, DOS.
I don't know if you got a notification in OBS directly, or you might have to go to Twitch.
I probably have to go to Twitch. Hey-o! Hello?
Yep. Hey, what up?
Oh, DOS, you're so quiet.
Sound quiet?
Yeah. This is an everything game, Mace. It's, I think it's on everything, except maybe Twitch. Me again.
You want me to send it
Well,
again? Okay.
Yeah,
we
I
use
don't
Discord?
see anything in my stream
It should be-
manager.
It might just be a notification directly in Twitch.
Yeah. I have my stream manager open in Twitch, and I'm not seeing anything. That's what I mean.
But like in your notification inbox on the top right? Yeah.
So weird.
When people send it to me, it shows up directly in my OBS, and I can click it from there. But you can do it that way that I just sent to you as well.
Okay, wait. What do I do now, though?
So now all I have to do is click share chat, and now you're gonna notice shared
is on.
chat started.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it. So now if you go to your stream manager at the top, it should say shared viewers. You might have to refresh or something. I don't know, maybe there's not enough viewers yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, shared chat moderation. Okay.
But yeah,
Interesting.
it seems to be
Okay.
working. Pretty sweet. What were you guys trying to do?
I need to damage a PS4. I don't think it's on PS4, Mason. I think it's on PS5 probably, because it is a pretty heavy resource intense game. Yeah. So it's probably not on PS4. It just came out a couple months ago. I would like to do some damage. Chill and I actually ended up in the same leaderboard for the first time, and even though we share the same points, he's one spot ahead of me. So I would personally like to just damage a Rocketeer a little bit so that I can jump ahead of him. And
That's funny. Me and Ralph were in a leaderboard.
really, we haven't been
And
this
same
whole
thing-
time.
Same thing. We did all the trials together, and he was like 100 points ahead.
So I want to do that just so that I can be like, chill, I'm ahead of you. And then I need 2 more Leaper cores. Oh no,
Oh, yeah,
Mace,
I need
you
Leaper
can check.
Course
Check
also.
check the store and see. I don't think it is, but it might be on PS4. I feel like it's not, but it might be. They might have a lower rendition. It's called Arc Raiders. Yeah, so you guys just want to do Dam? I've got a key too that I can.
Let me check if I have a key for Dam.
I've got a thing I gotta do on top of control tower, so I'm bringing the control tower key with me.
Okay, I don't really have shit for Dam, but I will bring some guns and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Oh.
So you said Rocketeers? Is that what you needed?
I just need more than 52 damage on a Rocketeer. I think I shot one once or something the other day. But, and that'll put me ahead of him. And that's all I care about. But I need 2 Leaper cores still.
I want to try riding one and putting a deadline on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if I can...
Man, the one time I went to try to jump on one's back, like no snap hook, guy came up, I was in spaceport, and shoots me in the back. After I let him loot my stuff, I unlocked the door for him. I was like, are you serious? I'm trying to just do this cool thing. You bastard. Well, I think it was him. It might have been another guy that came up afterwards, but I don't know. Because when he shot me, I fell out of the window, not landing on the rocket.
But people that shoot from behind like that disgust me.
Oh, so bad. So bad.
Dude, I had a guy, I double rezzed him, and he tried to tell me he didn't have a gun. He was trying to get me to give me one of his guns. And then at the extract, he fucking pulled the gun out and tried to shoot me.
Wow. Doss, what are you doing tomorrow? I was going to message you, your wifey, and Tim. I might go climbing for a bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't
No
have any plans.
pressure, but
Well,
if you guys are
it's
interested.
Valentine's Day, so me and Jessica were going up for dinner.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Fuck. I forgot it's Valentine's Day. Jess and I celebrate early, so I forgot, yeah. I think that's why I didn't message you guys, actually. I think because I was going to, and then I was like, wait, no, it's Valentine's Day. I'll see another time if they want to. I think that's what happened, actually.
Is
You're
that
really
'cause
getting into climbing now, huh?
No, not too much, but I got the 1 month pass, so I'm trying it out as much as I can right now to like see if it's something I want to do. I might go back to Muay Thai for exercise because I find that a lot of fun too. And the climbing's cool, but the cost of it I don't know.
13th Valentine's Day, because that's the Gothic Valentine's Day.
I gave her card like 3 days ago, and then we had a dinner date today. It's just Valentine's is always so expensive and everything's booked, so we always celebrate it different days or multiple days just because it's almost more annoying, we find, to try and do something actually Valentine's Day out. Yes, I have zipline, Mace. I love ziplining. It's a lot of fun. Have you? I'm guessing you have. Get this
Red alert,
loaded
ladies.
up.
We've
Joe,
spotted a
hello!
The Queen is guarding it with her life.
My member.
Fully engaged,
She's my
lots of
member.
best gear, lots of
She's
backup,
my YouTube
very
member.
planned.
Oh, that's why I didn't see it, because it's YouTube.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of comments you want to see. CK.
I've actually been seeing your shorts a lot on YouTube.
You know why?
Your algorithm after I liked one, probably.
No, just because I've been posting so many.
Nice.
I post 2 to 3 a day. It helps force people to see them.
Oh
What's
my
going
God,
on here?
My screen is lagging.
Is that a Rocketeer? Oh, it is. Are you guys shotgunning a Rocketeer?
I'm shooting with a
Why?
pistol.
Why is he not attacking? I'm so confused. Watch, I'm gonna shoot him. He's gonna attack right away. Oh yeah, here he comes.
I'm running.
That's all the damage I needed though. We're good, guys. We can just dip from him. Let's let him go.
Well, we could kill it, but
Well, we
Yeah,
could.
we can kill it. You
I
don't
just-
wanna kill it. Like,
Yeah, sure. Let's kill it. Did I kill it? Whoa, 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 whoa! Those lasers came way in here. I thought it was gonna fire down the entire tube. Oh shit! Whoa! 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 That was half a mile. Half a mile. That's crazy. 500 feet up in the air. I want to do them down south where it's warm and stuff over water.
we got it. What a
Woo!
pro.
We did it! I've only done them up here in Canada.
Why, you're a leaper, I think. I just
Yeah,
heard
I need leaper. I don't care about the rock. I just wanted the points. I will take the arc alloy though.
What do you need?
There's a Rocketeer driver here for you. Whoever wants it. Doss, you want a
yeah,
Rocketeer?
I don't need it. You guys go ahead.
Where did you drop it?
It's still in the piece there. Why is my ping not working? There we go.
Fuck up this
Okay.
leaper now? Oh, that's no leaper.
Oh, we're right at the queen. Oh. Well,
Maybe we should get the fuck out
that
of here.
that was lucky that we didn't get attacked. Okay, well, I gotta go up the control tower over here. So let's do that.
Alright.
I didn't realize the queen was in this one. Did you get a lot of snow the other night? We did. We got crazy amounts of snow. Aren't you in the same area, Jewel? Oh, they're attacking it. Okay, I was like, what is going on? I thought you would have gotten the same amount of snow. Yeah, it was a stupid amount of snow. I did not enjoy it. I don't like our winters here. It's not quite enough to do anything fun. Oh, you're on Eastern Shore now. Okay, I gotcha. Did you guys get a lot of snow then? I would have thought that you guys would have got more being down there. Oh my god. I don't like not having my stims.
Yeah, I didn't bring it either.
God, I feel so slow. So sluggish.
Here, I'll give you one.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good.
I'll stab you with
I
one.
need like 10 of them. I'm just so used to having them, and then now I'm trying to make a bunch of the little mini wolf pack things there, and they take up all my chems.
Seekers?
Yeah. Oh, these hornets are gonna friggin' annoy us. I can
You're
feel
trying to
it.
go in here, right? Or no?
Oh, are they gonna ignore us? Oh, CK, you
Were you
need
trying
a
to come in
shield.
here or no?
No, I gotta get to the top. I don't necessarily have to come in.
Oh, I have some zip lines also, I think.
This is a natural one. You just have to set it up.
Yeah, I've never actually taken this one, so I wanted to see if I could shortcut it over. Oh. Yeah, go attack whoever that is. Yeah, no, don't look at me. You look at them.
Uh-oh, I fell. Oh, I took no damage somehow.
Oh, nice.
Because I was holding a zip line. I don't know if that's like...
That's kind of
Exactly.
funny. Can I
That's
reach
so
it?
weird.
No, I can't, eh?
Careful, those guys on my mark there.
Yeah. There's two.
I don't think the zip line was helpful.
I can, if we get a position, I can set another one up. I have a couple in my inventory.
I'm trying to do that right now, but it's not working. Okay, maybe we have to go in. What the hell is the point of that zip line then? That was dumb.
Do you want one to go down then?
Oh, we could just take that other one down
You
again.
can do it. You just have to get on the ledge.
You think you can do it from up here?
No, you gotta do it over here. Pretty sure where you were trying at the start, and you do it on like the balcony. You can't go to the roof.
That's where I was thinking I could get it to.
Do you want me to give you one so you can try it?
Oh no, I got a couple. I was already trying.
No, the other guy.
Oh, DOS.
Yeah,
What other games do you play other than this and Minecraft? I
Watch
play a
these
lot of
guys.
survival and horror
Watch
games,
these guys,
Mace.
though. We're like real close.
Yeah. They're still there.
Oh, I think. Oh, I might have it. No, I think that's right under it.
No, I fucked that up.
Even that I don't think is gonna work.
I had it for like half a second show up, and then it disappeared.
Damn.
I think you have to get it on the on the middle there, on that little lip.
By the control tower.
I'll try it. You guys res me.
That's my one.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing's gonna kick. Oh yeah! Woo!
Oh, sorry.
Wouldn't be so bad if the snow from the previous two storms hadn't melted. Yeah. See, if my son didn't shovel for me, I'd be walking. Whoa! Yeah, I shoveled out like 3 of my neighbors. I'm a nice guy.
It's very nice.
Those guys are totally looking at us just zipping up here, and they're like, "Hey, how did we get up here?"
Wait, there's no way in.
Yeah, I don't know if you can use your key on this side. Maybe you can.
I thought there was a way in here. Or do
There
we
is
have
a
to,
door.
like, there's the
a door.
ladder.
Yeah, it's the ladder is the only way, I think.
Well, this is a door right here. But I think the button for that is only on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I think there's a way you can, like, drop down to a ledge.
Okay, sounds
here.
good, Mace.
No, the
100%.
ladder drops down to this way. Where we are.
Yeah, you can climb the ladder up.
Yeah, normally you get into the zips in the middle.
I feel like I'm gonna die if I try to make that jump to the ladder. I'm not pro enough. Unless someone reses me if I fall.
Oh yeah, we definitely res ya. Okay, you go for the res. I'm gonna attempt. Actually, I'm gonna watch the back here of those 3 other guys. Are they yelling to you? They're going into the building, it seems.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if they were gonna come at you guys. Okay, ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
just trying to figure
DOS, you might have to res me now. What the fuck? I totally grabbed that!
Oh, I got it.
DOS! I had that.
I'm on
The
the roof.
button was there. Oh, you're on the roof. You can do my quest. Look for a quest up there. You gotta do some sort of LiDAR thing. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking. I'm looking around. I don't see anything.
There should be something.
Go back up and try again.
Well, if he gets it, then we don't have to.
Are you sure if it's your quest it'll show up for me?
Yeah, yeah, it should. Everyone shares quests.
Yeah, it should be in the corner somewhere, I think.
Yeah, it's on one of the corners, I think.
Outside, not inside. Oh, I think this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it,
yeah.
maybe.
Outside.
Outside.
It's a satellite dish sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good. I'm in the pipe.
Should I go inside the building
Yeah,
or
keep
come
moving.
back by
Keep
this
moving
way?
until you're like really stuck and it'll let you out. Or
Oh,
get
I
on the
think I
zip
can
and
get
you-
out. I just don't. I just like being in the pipe. Look at my pipes. Okay, so now, yeah, I just need leapers. So,
Okay, I'm gonna come down.
there should be a leaper over there.
Boss, over there.
Sometimes there's one over here.
Yeah, on the swamp side there.
No, over by the lakes.
But now it's amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think that one comes right at the end, though.
Yeah, there is one that comes later in the round, right?
We're killing a rocketeer over here. Looks like.
I was gonna say, if there's a rocketeer, normally there's no leaper, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they spawn interchangeably.
Interesting.
Okay, well, where to then?
Okay, let's go.
Oh, I hear one over by the test. Yeah, no water treatment.
Yeah, let's go do
Can
that
you-
one.
Can you ping it when you see it?
We'll
I
just head
heard
over
it do
there.
its big ability.
It could have been the matriarch.
No, no, no. Yeah, the queen's different. Okay, what can I jump onto and grab? This. Jump. Ow.
I put a zip right here.
Ow.
Oh, it's over there.
Field depot.
Yeah, yeah.
The water facility.
Oh, I see you.
Run away!
Beat it! Beat it!
Run away!
Oh no! Oh, the motherfucker!
What? Is that another one? Oh, what is that? Oh, there's another one.
Wait, I thought you said you put a deadline.
I did. I killed one.
Are there really two? I only saw the one. Fucking Hornets got it out for me, man.
Are you still coming towards us? Oh, no, you died.
Oh, I forgot I had that. There. Forgot I had that.
The deadline didn't kill the other one, but I swore it did.
Okay, where's this fucking leaper core? Man, I've only been getting one at a time from these things now. It's been annoying. I used
got
to get
one
like
also.
2 or 3. Did anyone get a leaper core?
I didn't even loot it.
I got one.
Can I have it?
They did too. Sorry.
Oh, damn. Okay, where's... Okay, let's evac and jump back in. I just need 2. Oh, this is closed, isn't it? It is.
I got a hatch key. Let's go over here.
Head home at the Baron's hatch.
Alrighty.
What do these crowns on comments mean? I don't know. Oh, are you talking about Jules? She has a crown on her comment because she... I'm guessing that's what you mean. Because she has... she's a member of my YouTube.
Ooh.
So it's like... she's a big fan. I mean... Do you know Twitch? You know how people follow on Twitch but then subscribe on Twitch? You have one too? Okay, I'm not sure then. Oh, it could be because you're chatting. Because of your chatting? You're like a top chatter? That could be it.
Interesting.
That could be it. I am surprised. I would think that would put something different beside Joel's name. Like on my side of the screen. Anything good in here? Anything good?
Any good?
None. Oh, bike pump, guys! I got a bike pump!
Nice, nice.
There we go.
Oh, you think it's donations because you donated to the streams? Okay, okay. See, that stuff's all new to me. On YouTube, anyway. All new. I'm still
You're
learning
popping
it.
off on YouTube, eh?
Starting to. I got 50 new subs since I started the series, so that's good.
What series?
My Minecraft series.
Saw your cow video. That was pretty funny.
Which one?
The cow.
Oh, yeah. Would I listen to a Greek storyline song? Yeah, probably. What do you mean? I like all the music. Well, most music.
What music do you not like?
Ooh, level up.
Hey, what music do you not like?
Like friggin' how do I say it? Like country's changed now, so I like some country, but like back when I was a kid, I did not like country.
Fair enough.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew like that. No, I don't like. My dog died, my wife left me, and I'm an alcoholic, and blah blah blah. Cry, cry, cry. Music.
I like Cotton Eye Joe though. That was on all my.
Oh yeah,
hockey
Cotton Eye Joe
playlists
was
as a
good.
kid.
That's different. That's southern stuff. Like yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Epic the musical, full movie. It's an animated song. That's what? What? Can you post the link?
Okay.
Post the link, please. Or I'll look at this comment afterwards to try to find it.
Or
What
get
am I
him to
doing?
join your Discord and put the link in your Discord.
Yeah, you could do that too. !Discord. And
Cross advertising.
there we go. I'm so bad at being
That's okay.
What did I just do? What the? No, no, no. Okay, whatever.
What did you do?
I put stuff in my inventory that I didn't want in my inventory. No.
Does anyone
why'd I
want
do
an
that?
anvil splitter? Because I got a whole bunch.
No.
Okay.
No, thank
Pretty
you.
cool. I think you're jealous. So how did you do on that trial finally?
Oh yeah, I'm not grading my trials right now. I'll do it another time. But that will put me in 82nd, which Chill is now in 85th. So hopefully when we match up for top points again, now I will be the one in the lead.
Oh, do you have a Arc Performance deal by any chance? need
I
3 of
do.
those.
Oh. I mean,
I'll trade you for something.
I could use 2 Leaper cores.
Oh, I just exchanged it for the project.
Oh, I'm sorry then. I'm so sorry.
All good, all good. All good.
Let's do Dam again. That's the best population for them, I think. Oh. Okay, I'm readied up. I'll be right back. It has 25 plus songs, I think 30. That's crazy. Oh, Epic the Musical. Wait, I haven't seen that yet. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet. I think it's on our Plex list to watch.
Should I wait for him to come back before clicking ready, or what do you think? Yes. They're both done.
Oh my god, you're so slow, you guys!
I was just waiting to make sure everyone was back because no one was there.
Oh, yeah, no. If I'm readied, I'm readied.
Okay, I just don't know where DOS is either.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Just no one was answering when I asked before.
Sorry, I did the same thing. I readied up and walked away for a sec to get some water.
Oh, man.
It's about the bed odyssey. Wait, what? Interesting. Actually, maybe Jess and I will watch that tonight. I don't think I knew it was a musical. I just know the cover, where it says the epic and it has the guys. But I mean, most of those movies are musicals. Ah, crap. I gotta do some work tomorrow.
What kind of work?
Plumbing work. Office work.
Ooh. Okay. I don't know why I pinged that. Ignore it.
Wait for everything to render in. You didn't mean bed? Wait. So is it just about the Odyssey then? Where to check for? I guess let's just go over here and see if we can see the Leaper down there. Oh, okay. Wait, is it like about the book, The Odyssey? I remember reading that in high school. And I remember the movie, actually. Oh, I think so. God, I forgot about that.
Is it still the harvester event?
Yeah. Taking care. Das snuffs him out.
There's 2 more here.
Oh, I missed.
Anvil splitter is insane. You're missing
I
out.
thought, what? I thought it fucking sucked. I thought it added like 5 damage. That was it or something stupid.
Makes your ammo like a shotgun. I got a bunch of them.
It gives you 4 bullets, but they do 70% each. That's 280%. If my math is correct.
Okay. I didn't realize it was good. I thought there was a big downside to it though. I can't remember. You guys want to go do this key? Let's just go do this key. Right
I mean,
here.
they do split, so some of the bullets miss, but with the silencer, it seems like it keeps them close. I don't know.
There's no key up here. Where are we going?
Oh, I always do this. Wrong side. Wrong side.
Well,
I always do that. He's over here. Okay, let's go. Let's go look for the leaper.
they seemed friendly, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Did they flash their flashlights back at you?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, did they? Okay. Yeah, but then once we get to that room, who knows? I assume they had a key too. There's the leaper! Fuck did that guy come from?
Here, I got 2. I'll give you 1 if you need.
Oh, now we're talking.
Hey, a leaper pulse unit.
Thank you. Next time I shall bring you some steel. What else do you guys want to do? That's all I had to do here, honestly.
Steel now. I think you get some art performance steel from like bastions and stuff.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
art.
Bombardiers and bastions are really good for it. Oh my god, these shots are so bad.
Oh, you guys called that?
Yeah, I did. I figured it was there, so why not call it?
Oh, I actually got 2 performance skills
So-
on that Leaper.
This game, May, sorry about that, intense moments. This game is essentially about going in, looting, upgrading everything, getting out, and doing it all over again. And it has a bunch of quests and stuff that you do, and it has
About killing
leaderboards and different trials. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, Doss hit it right nail on the head. There's a bunch of machines taking over the world, trying to murder us, like Terminator, and we're trying to take them out. But in the meantime, there's other people that sometimes act like Mad Max and Waterworld and try to take you out. Because they're meanies. They're big old meanies. Why can't we just unite? Oh my god. That was great.
Alright, are we getting out of here, or? Am I pressing the button?
Yeah, we can go to Buried City or something. I just kept coming here because there's just higher chance for the Reapers.
Or we can check where there's a night raid, maybe.
Yep.
I do a lot of varied night raids and farm a lot of like, decent weapons.
Is that a renegade, Doss? I literally just sold all my renegades.
Oh yeah, you don't like it?
I wonder if you could make this IRL. It is fun. I do enjoy it. The renegade, I prefer the Venators. So I just needed inventory space, so I was like, whatever, I'll just get rid of them all.
Yeah, that's fair.
I had to do the expedition weapon stuff anyway, so I was like, okay, those are the ones that I'll get rid of.
You're not using them, you might as well.
Okay, what do we got here? You. Is that gonna go in with material? Maybe. You said you needed performance steel?
Just one now.
You get 2.
Oh, thanks, man. I also have 2 of the locked gate keys. If ever that event is up.
Wait,
I
what?
also have 2 of the locked gate keys.
Wait, you
Ooh.
get keys for that?
Well, you can use them or you can leave with it.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't
so you go
know
collect
that.
them all. My plan was to collect them all, but nobody ever wants to do locked gate.
Well,
I had the
I
exact
did
same
lock gate
plan
once,
as
but
you.
no one opened it. I couldn't figure out how to. I got one key, and after 40 minutes, I was just like,
So
what the
No.
hell? Like, hidden bunker, it's open every time. You know what I mean? So,
check what keys you have, because I have Raider's Refuge and Reinforced Reception.
I have Pilgrim's Peak and Reinforced Reception.
So we're just missing 1 key, if ever that's up. That could be insane.
oh,
Yeah, I'd
okay.
love to do it.
Let me check for that in a second. Is that WASP driver really not here? Why can I not donate that as... That's stupid! Oh, no, there it is. Never mind. I'm full of shit.
And I have a decent amount of level 4 guns. Does anyone want like a level 4 Tempest or something? Or
I mean, I got like 10 of them.
Yeah, I'm good too.
level 4 Bobcat?
I already have like the whole expedition already paid for. I've got like
Nice.
12 of each gun if I ever want them.
Okay,
Probably
you
this
guys
week
are
I'm just gonna start using them all. I know what you mean though. I gave a Tempest to my buddy yesterday.
Oh, how did the affiliate treat you there, CK?
Pretty awesome. I got 3 affiliates, and now I have, no, actually I have 4 affiliates,
Nice.
2 equalizers, 1 Jupiter.
I made the first one for
they
you
all
though,
stock,
right?
though. You did, yeah.
Yeah. I
But I
still
ended up
don't
getting
think
the
I've used
blueprints
one.
for all of
I
them.
haven't fucked around with it.
only
I
one
also
that's
haven't
good
gone after
is,
any queens or matriarchs this round though.
I like the equalizer because it's like a machine gun. It's like automatic at one point, and it shreds like the matriarch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never used the. I only used the Jupiter so far. Oh, what's this?
Do you want me to bring you an equalizer and a affiliate?
No, I'll do it at some point if I have time. I just haven't had time to play.
So for those, do you have the blueprints for all 3?
No, this round I think I only have it for affiliate. Yeah, I haven't
Just do
found
the
the other 2
harvester.
yet. It's weird.
Just do the harvester.
Oh,
event,
that's right.
and
Yeah.
You'll get them all.
Okay, so there's a night raid on Blue Gate, but there's not the locked gate yet. Want to do night raid?
Let me check if I have the key on Blue Gate. I have Blue Gate Communication Tower.
So I see my chat while playing because I have it right beside my camera here. That's why it looks like I'm kind of talking to you. So I have it up on I have 2 screens. So that way I can see my chat. Ooh, learning how to play the ocarina is cool. If you know how to play the recorder, it comes in handy, I will say. I haven't played the ocarina in a long time. I had one, though. I think my ex-girlfriend has it. Do you know all the devices? Do you know any all devices horror games? No. No, I do not. I do not. You can play the recorder. It comes in handy, eh, for the ocarina? I find it. Oh, we're bringing that. I can bring the confiscation room key, I guess. I gotta burn up those keys.
Same.
Actually, I'm gonna bring one of these patrol car keys too. 2 of these patrol car keys, I guess. Had it during music class? Yeah, that's where I learned to play it too. I did not love it. I actually did not like the recorder at all. But the ocarina was fun. And then bass is fun. And drums are fun. Guitar's not fun. I mean, it's not bad. I'm
Guitar's
not good.
alright.
What?
I said guitar's alright.
Yeah, no, it is. I just every time I start playing the guitar, I end up putting it down because then I want to play my bass, and I go and I pick up my bass. It just happens every time. I'll start doing something good, and then I'm just like, oh, but I could do this on bass, and then I go grab my bass, and then I don't play guitar again, and I'm like, man, I got to get better at the guitar. But every time I just default to my bass. It's annoying.
Fair enough. I mean, you default to your comfort zone. Like, makes sense.
Well, it's because playing on the guitar automatically makes me think of a bass line that would go good with it, and then I want to go play that bass line, and then and then I just get looped in on
So
the bass, and then I forget.
You need like a loop pedal and like a setup with multiple instruments so you can be like a one-man band.
Yeah, but no. I played drums enough to learn a couple songs I thought were cool, and then I stopped because I just don't love it. Yeah, they were just cool parts of songs that I was like, oh, that seems awesome.
You can
Oh,
beatbox.
nice. It takes time. It's different. I remember the first time I played. I went to finally learn how to play guitar for the first time, and I called up my guitarist. I was just like, "What the fuck?" He goes, "What?" I said, "I thought guitar, like, I always thought you had to do all chords and stuff." He goes, "Well, yeah. There's all the chords and everything for rhythm." I said,
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark of your
I said, "Yeah, I went and played fucking
while most of Toledo
lead, and it's just like playing bass. It's all single fucking notes." He goes, "Well, yeah." I was like, "Fuck, I could have been playing lead guitar all through high school. Been a rock star." Instead, I was the loser bass player hidden in the back.
I learned a couple of
no
rap
worries,
songs
no
on ukulele, but those are pretty fun.
Oh, yeah. What, like Dr. Dre? Ding, 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 ding,
No,
ding, ding,
Big
ding,
Papa.
ding, ding. Oh, nice.
Notorious B.I.G. And Colt 45.
Ah, yeah, so it
Afro
is a
Man?
commenting thing. Okay.
Afro Man, yeah.
Nice.
Where'd that go? There you are.
Also Bob
Oh,
Marley.
oh,
is pretty
shit.
dope on the
CK, I got that steel for you. Here, take this before someone murders me and takes it.
Thank you.
No problem. Wait, where are we? Where are we going? Oh, I wanted to go. We should go back here.
Go to that location.
Wait.
Well, he pinged where my key is for, I think.
Oh, okay. Wait, yeah. I just realized too. Which one? The communication or confiscation room. That's the one underground, right?
It's in the basement.
Yeah.
Maybe like parking kind of below.
Yeah, but mine is communication tower.
gonna
Is it
bug
you have
me?
the one but confiscation? That's what he has? Okay.
Going to the death zone. I gotta
So-
redo my lighting. God. So annoying.
What's your best YouTube clip at now? Like how many views? Do you know?
I just did a short that hit 11 something K.
Damn, nice.
Views. My best one is the starter video right now. It's at 90 something, I think, or something.
Because the one that I saw that I was like, oh shit, I know him. It was you were reacting to a clip of the guy running away, like, no.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I went and subbed to him and everything. I went and joined him, and I couldn't believe it. He only had 325 subs. I was
You
like,
have to up or
that's
down?
crazy.
There's a security breach up here we can check.
Well, I have the key for something. I don't know why.
The key's downstairs.
Oh,
At the
okay.
bottom.
Okay. I'll come back down. Oh, okay, this area. Oh, fuck.
Whoa. Okay. Fell through the floor. Wasn't expecting that.
Door.
Oh, it's over there? Okay. I guess I could open it right away.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Weak sauce.
I got an Il Toro blueprint if anyone needs it.
Good, thanks.
I am good. crack house. One in there. Surprised no one's here. It's so quiet.
It is
Too
quiet.
Most people don't come up here unless they're doing this room.
Anyone need the silencer 2 blueprints?
Maybe. Let me check. Where is it?
This might be worth checking. Here.
No, I don't need it. Thanks. I left it in there.
I just need the experience of looking at stuff, for God's sake. I still gotta hit my level 75.
I hear shots nearby.
Okay. Let's go underground, boys. Oh, that did not work.
Oh fuck.
My slide didn't work, and then I didn't roll either. Everything went bad.
You want to do the? Do you want to get out of here? Or you want to go to your other key?
We could go do the other key. Still got 22 minutes.
Yep. Fair enough.
Don't matter, or we can come back
You
in
gotta
and
go
do
this way,
that
over
key.
here, this way.
There's just some guns over there, gun pieces I know of over there.
Oh yeah, the gun run there. Those are gone by this time.
Oh yeah, probably.
Well, more people jumping in there right now. Actually. Guys fighting Leaper over here.
Cleveland, on reinforced reception.
I don't need those anymore.
Oh, I forgot to hand mine in. God damn it. Oh, security breach.
Found a spot. In here.
Nice. I did not know there was one there.
Yeah, this one is a new
I think-
spawn, I think.
Yeah, I was
Don't
gonna
know
say, it
about
doesn't always spawn that one, right?
A lot of them are they don't always spawn. Players dying nearby.
Oh,
Is that somebody down there? The turret's
I
on?
think so.
Is that kind of where we want to go?
Yeah.
Or no, it's on us.
Is it? It's still red over
Yeah.
there. Oh yeah, now it is. Yep. It's on TK. Oh, there's the Bastion down there.
What the fuck? Is it invincible?
Yeah, don't even worry about it right now.
Oh Oh, this little room on the left here.
Assuming people have been here too.
No, it looks locked.
Yeah, but it's the room around the corner.
There's a breach up the stairs.
Yeah. I want to go check that. Yeah, people here.
Somebody's playing music.
People here.
I'll watch the stairs if you guys want to do the room.
Okay.
Another anvil. I'll always take one of them.
Guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
You guys friendly? There are guys over here. On there, I guess.
Yeah, he ran away when I pointed a gun at him. But there was one that snuck up like behind you. I don't know if you were aware of that. Maybe I should have said it sooner.
Yeah.
what do you need me to
There's
look
other
up?
guys coming down.
Okay, there's a
Get
bunch
over
of
here.
Berlettas in here if you guys want them.
Ah,
I'm
they're
good with
decent for
everything in
selling.
there.
We should go back out the other way.
Alright.
The link. Wait, what link? I don't see a link. Oh, did it not post it? I got patrol car keys too.
Oh, those are right here. We can do your other gun cases on the way back here if you want.
Yeah.
There's another
I know there's a
secure
bunch of
breach we
patrol
can
cars
check.
in the back here. That one not there. There's a security breach here sometimes too. That one's not there right now. Wait, is that a bombardier over there? It was a bastion earlier. Hey guys. We're friendly.
You see guys?
Look there.
I think they looted it.
Weapon case. There.
I think there's a couple of them though.
They left the Berletta. We didn't care about it.
There's so many Berlettas in here, it's crazy. Like the experience.
Bastion. Over there.
There's one back here somewhere.
Over here.
Is it there? Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh no.
We missed.
Actually, yeah, if it's not over there and it's not there, that's odd. Normally one of the two spawn.
Well, there's this.
No, we're talking about the security breach. Huginarug.com. Oh god, that sounds. Huginarug.com.
Did I damage you there trying to kill it?
No, you can't damage me.
I saw blood.
hearing people?
I mean,
We're
we're
not-
following those other guys now.
Yeah, but I don't see their names popping up. But I thought I heard one.
I have at least one person in proximity.
Yeah, I saw an orca or something.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I've seen that name around before, maybe last game, or this one earlier. One of you guys is going up, one of you guys is
they already
going
took
down.
these.
Oh, sorry, I'll come up.
Oh,
No, I just-
don't matter. I was just checking the box.
I didn't know where to go.
Let's head home with the warehouse air shaft.
I didn't even know about this back here. Shit.
A player just
Oh,
died.
really? Let me show you the way.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, don't get shot.
Easy to say. I'm dead. I'll try to crawl to you guys, I guess.
Oh crap. Oh shit. Oh, you got him? Okay, sweet, sweet.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother using my wolf packs on him then. You guys coming?
You guys shooting? Where are you guys?
Down there.
I'm with him.
You gotta cross over the bridge. And then
Oh, okay.
there's an exit to the top here. There we go. Up the ladder. That is fun.
You need any shields or you're good?
Let me just let every bird know where I am.
Bunch of rocketeers over here. Nice.
Hey, we're friendly, we're friendly. Just going to the evac. I didn't see all the rocketeers they were talking about.
We had the same idea.
It's go time.
Hey, why can't I? What's going on with this?
Work together.
Jeez.
Work together.
Jill must be on a date night. Queenie, I see you lurking. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't wait for Expedition to get my old man skin back.
Really? Can't you just get it?
Hey, this is a new expedition. I am this person from here on out until the next expedition.
Oh, gotcha.
My old man went
that?
expediting. I'm hard into this RP. What'd I get there? Daredevil for what? Oh, fireballs. Oh, I'm saving up for accessories once I get a PC. It's just a mouse, headset, and keyboard. But I'm getting my reminder. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. That's awesome, actually. Oh, Chill's watching on the couch. Hey, wifey. Hey, wifey. It wasn't a bad run. Wasn't a bad run. Nope, 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 nope. Ran out of spaces. That's funny. Okay, let's do. Where are we at? I think I still need combat items.
I have an epic key at buried, the town hall key. Whether you want to try that.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
And I have a pretty decent route for like the breaches and gun cases.
Let's do what I got here. Rid of you.
Going in with 80,000 worth of shit. You better become rich.
How do I have too much stuff? What's going on here? This doesn't make sense.
How much money do you need for the expedition?
They lowered it to 3 mil, which I think is ridiculous.
I know, I'm so annoyed. I got 6 mil in the bank. I'm
What?
like, fuck.
Yeah, like if I sell all my stuff, I'm up there. Like, and I haven't been trying. I've been playing like once a week lately. So I'm just like, why? Why? That's so silly. Like, you can't get more casual than that. I played 3 hours one day a week. Oh, yay, she went back. Chill better catch up. Yeah, like 2 weeks in a row, I only played for like 3 hours on a Sunday. You're like, come on. Where did you say you wanted to go?
Buried?
Buried? Okay. I got the JKV. And I got 2 JKVs. Oh, Residential Master. There we go. Anything else I need? I feel like I'm missing something.
Shield, stamina. Last time you forgot adrenaline shots.
That's just because I can't afford to make them right now.
At the trader, the clinic, you can buy them for like 900 each.
Yeah, I'm cheap.
Okay.
No, I definitely should buy them. And let's take you. Go buy those. Yeah, I can't stand not having them. Lance.
Oh, don't lie. You just came here to see little old me, didn't you?
There we go. No, not recycle.
Sometimes I wonder if I should wear a cape. You know, the fun of it all.
Fuck off. I'm dazed right out right now. Long day. Hidden bunker, lock gate. Oh, lock gate's in 3 hours. Buried city.
Bird City event. You guys have a lot of those ducks?
I have like 150 of the regular ones.
Oh,
And
nice!
gonna
Nice!
try to get
I haven't
water
been
quickly.
finding them that much this time. I think I've got like 30. Got a couple on my floor. Your floor must be loaded. I'm jealous.
Yeah, I don't have very many of the colored ones.
No, I got 2.
I have
I was getting
or
annoyed.
epic one and a couple of uncommon ones.
Like, just wasn't finding enough for my liking. I was getting annoyed with it. Like, just... If you're not there within the first 5 minutes, then it's pointless.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
there's
kind
a
of
lot of spots.
Yeah, everyone jolts right to that area, so if you spawn too far away, it's like, meh. They turned out pretty good. I think if I don't get the roles, I think I'll end up posting the auditions that I did on YouTube just for fun. It's more so that I'm getting better at auditions with every time. Like, I'm seeing
Let's go to the Santa Maria houses.
so. It was 4 though, so it took a while. That was the only thing.
I'm just picking a few gun cases before we do the key room, because I figure everyone's gonna go for the shit that's not locked.
Oh, chill. Did you see? We're yeah. We're playing tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow? Yeah. We'll play tomorrow. Did you see we're in the same leaderboard? For the first time, we're in the exact same leaderboard.
Oh shit. Thank you.
There you go. I've got the key for this place too, if you guys want right now.
Oh yeah, okay, well if you haven't,
Yeah.
let's do it.
I mean, we might as well. We're here. I didn't realize you were right here at the time. Yeah, we're at like 80 something. I'm a little bit higher up now. Wait, what? What'd I grab?
Oh, I have this
Oh,
one.
residential master. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, that works then.
I have no idea where the gun cases are in here. Okay, he knows. He went right for it. Anything good?
No, I didn't open it. It's your room.
No. It's all good. We're sharing. We're a team. You figure it out.
Sharing is caring.
Listen, upper letter.
Nice. Insane.
That's a crazy pull right there. Good job. Congrats, bud. So jelly. God damn it, so many goddamn Berlettas. Like, this is ridiculous. I'll take the mill. Ooh, recorder.
Nice.
Oh, I hear another recorder. Does DOS have a recorder?
Skip it if you bad.
pretty cool.
We need to
guys.
talk about the.
All you need
No,
is
I don't think we need to talk about the last Minecraft episode. That was rough. That was rough. And Mace is back. You just wait for the next one, Till. Just wait for the next one. It's.
What kind of Minecraft are you doing?
I went to bed distraught last night. Let's just say that. Okay, well. Where are we
That's
going
it.
next? I got
where my
residential and JKE.
Maybe where the yellow ping is, or unless your key is on the way or something.
Sounds good. Game is not just made for ADHD. Yeah.
Maybe there's ducks in the air.
Let's do.
But usually these two rooms have a security breach at the top of one of them. Usually.
They be fighting. I feel like I'm gonna get killed for a duck. No, these are already checked.
This room has not been checked, so maybe this building's good.
Whoa! Well, it's zooming by my head. I commented on the Melon episode and said it was lag, but after said it was, oh yeah. Let's do you. I'll see. This one happening?
Not bad. I like the El Toro.
You can have
You
it.
were
I
the
already have
lag comment.
Oh, no,
I
it's okay, I have so
see. I
many.
see. Yeah, afterwards, I didn't think it was lag. I thought it was, I just didn't realize that it was going up one at a time. I'm so used to getting more health from things. It's crazy. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got a good number of ducks this time.
Nice. All from the roofs?
Yeah.
Different
Where's my
color
thing?
ones?
There it is. Someone just fire at me?
You take that one, man. No.
Well, I'm just like letting
People
you
taking
know where
cheap
they are,
shots at
too.
me.
I got a Bettina
Whoa,
blueprint and a
alien
Venator.
duck.
If anyone wants the Venator.
The blueprint?
No, a Bettina blueprint and a Venator gun.
No, I'm good.
There we go. Oh man, this is a good duck run. Where is everyone? This is crazy. We better get out of here. Oh, regular ducky. You're coming with me too.
Yeah, I only found regular ones so far.
Oh. Things are mad at me. I didn't do anything. Stop. Ah! Fuck! The bridge is in my way. God.
Oh, this room is unlooted also? Insane.
I think I might be ready to take that hatch, boys, just because I got all these duckies.
I'm surprised that room wasn't looted. That's the one everyone goes for.
Let me just finish looting this and then I'm good to go as well.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. Make life oh so fun.
Weapon case in here.
This one's a Beretta.
Of course. Lucifer Morningstar. You've killed admins on realms before? Wait, how? Oh. Why does my ping not?
Grenade tube. There.
Anything? Medium gun parts blueprint here if anyone wants it.
A grenade tube. Here.
I also have...
I've got a smoke grenade blueprint.
Anyone needs that? Do you want a normal rubber ducky? I found a normal one.
Oh, I'll take all the rubber duckies.
Okay.
I mean, what else am I gonna play with in that time? I was told I play with myself too much, so.
Is that one of you guys running on top of me?
Yeah, probably. Okay, let's see if I can do this jump. No, I just missed it! Come on! You got it, Doss. Oh, he took the bridge! Okay, come on. I'm trying with the bridge, bro.
I'm bringing you a ducky.
Oh, we're back to it.
Okay, now to here. Wait, where the fuck are you guys?
Just follow the music, bro.
I did, but I ended up doing a circle around you. I'm jumping off the roof. Woo! Found you. Nice.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Check this out.
Stuck! I'm stuck!
Yeah, check this out.
Oh, we almost didn't make it.
Slip and slide, baby! Woo!
Alright, well, that's some decent goopage.
Look at all my duckies!
Oh, thanks for following, Daz.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
maybe Jill.
I forgot to give you the duck.
Yeah, that's what Jill just said. I forgot.
Oh, no.
It's
Shit.
all good.
I just realized when we got back.
I was too busy with my recorder.
Having that jam session with Doss. Oh, what do we got here? Boom. Okay, so I gotta make some room. Let's trade you for you. mean, I don't need a lot of this stuff. You don't need you. Need you for wires. I don't think I need that many rusted gears.
The only key I have now is Stellamontis Archives. Oh, actually, I have some shit keys too.
I never did use that key.
But if we go there, I'm gonna change my loadout. Cause that's a risky map.
Okay, hold on, let me make some stuff here.
You need me to bring you anything?
No.
Have you guys messed around with like the techniques to launch deadlines?
Nah, I've watched some videos.
It's pretty fun. You need a remote raider flare, trigger grenade, and then deadline.
Oh yeah. I didn't try it, but I saw it.
You can just go into practice range, bring all the shit, and then use it all practice, and then when you leave, you get it all back.
Oh yeah.
That's smart.
So I did that a bit to practice it, and it's... You can also do it with the anvil. You can like shoot it on the raider flare, and then it'll like move forward a bit, and you can shoot it again. People are crazy with what they figured out in this game. There's also a way to like put a zip line on a carryable, and then you can basically zip line the space with it. I don't understand how it works.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Okay, that can all sell. Good. We can sell that. Good. Okay, see you later. Pay more attention to the wifey. See you tomorrow. Wish you guys great raids. Have a good night, chill. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll play. What else? I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like I'm missing
Adrenaline shots, ammo, grenades.
Oh no, I wanted to get my rooster. That's what it was.
Do you want me to bring you a bunch of cool ducks this round? I don't really collect them that much, but I have 5 I can give.
If you don't want them, I'll take them. Do that.
Don't care about
that. Oh, Scrappy! Where?
What events are up?
Give me 1 second. I'm just finishing up.
Oh, good.
Take that. Take that. He's breaking too. Nope. Okay, there. Whew. Whew. So much work. So much work. Okay. We got cold snaps back?
It is.
Oh, they brought
Yeah,
cold
cold
snap
snap's
back.
back.
What the hell? That's weird. Okay.
And it does
yeah,
give,
that's it.
some
A night raid on
increased
Stella.
loot. Okay.
So what do you
Well,
guys want to do?
We could do the night raid on Stella, but I'm going to switch my loadout then because I have the key for Stella, the epic
Oh, it's
key.
you. Here for guns?
Okay.
If you guys want to try it.
Sure.
I haven't seen a storm like that in a long time.
Where's
Seems
the
to have
shaker?
thrown up for a loop too.
So I'm not going to bring the ducks this round
Keep
then
that safe.
because it's Stella.
Oh, it's fine. You can still bring them. I'll stick them in my butt. I got 3 butts. I got a big butt.
But there's 4 different types of ducks.
Oh,
Make sure not to
But
leave
I
any
can bring
razor
3
hatches
types of
open.
them.
yeah. There we go. Well, actually, if we're doing that, then I should probably do that. Trader Benjamin.
What now? A balanced approach. Somewhat good at penetrating art plating, but works well on other things too. Worth every coin. They can get a punch and a lot of shots. Solid mix.
Oh, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go watch your Minecraft. But I'll be back soon. Okay. Thanks, Mace. What time is it? Actually, this is probably gonna be my last one.
Alrighty. I'm just ready up.
Where am I at for this shared watch thing?
You guys know where the key goes?
Which one is it?
Archives key?
Yeah, downstairs.
Yeah.
Right down the rope.
Alright.
I didn't even think. Yeah. Keys do I got there? None? Oh no, it's this one. I got admin.
Still a night
Security
raid, right? So
point.
there's gonna be stuff everywhere.
Yeah. Whoa! What? Deadly. Ha ha ha! Thanks, Mace. Yeah, this will be my last run. Why is it so dark?
Oh, I'll give you. Let me give you the ducks.
Oh yeah. So thank you. I didn't even look.
archives.
There we go.
Are you guys going to the metro now? Oh no.
You gotta breach that door. We might as well just go down and around here.
Gamer, try not to get separated. Oh,
No,
God,
we're all
sneaky
together.
rope. Sneaky rope.
Incoming.
All ammo. Bullshit.
Well, of course.
Night range?
Night raid and these, you can find a lot of stuff.
Yeah, your key's up here though. Oh man, no, fuck. Okay, it's a night raid and I'm still only finding cloth and plastic in these fucking things. Like, cultural archives my ass.
Somebody else might be here. There's a dead ball.
The balls, they are drained. Oh yeah, I don't know. I think I'm supposed to find something here for a quest. I forgot. I gotta find film stuff.
I can show you what that is.
Really? I looked
Yeah,
all
it's
over
always-
this fucking thing the other day.
Portable TV right here if you need a portable TV.
Around it?
It always spawns on that chair there. Down at the other end, but let's go to...
I think it's here.
Over here.
That is the one. I find this room isn't very good either.
No. Is there
Yeah, it
a
can be
case
mid.
somewhere?
That can be.
Osprey.
One second, there's no gun case.
Medical bag. Over here. Venator.
Nice.
You want it?
No, I have a bunch. So I guess this room kind of sucked.
Yeah, I don't even think there's a gun case in here, really.
There can be, but...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
this
there's
room a
someone right
couple.
here. Oh shit.
Raider. There.
They're not shooting me, so.
Yeah, we're friendly.
Okay, so where's the film reel thing at?
Oh, it's down the other end here.
Oh, who's firing?
The other guy that I pinged.
Oh, good. Just trying to do the quest.
Don't tell me I walked right past. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did. I didn't search it up yet. I'm going to after stream. That's crazy, Doss. It never popped up for me. I circled around that area like 3 times, too.
You gotta get like close to it.
That's fine. I mean,
Yeah,
since
I
it's
opened up
friendly,
every
it should do
stupid fucking box, too. Thinking maybe it's in a box. Like, fuck's sakes.
There's tons of boxes open.
I don't find anything in them, though.
I found a couple, like a Lance mixtape, a breathtaking snow globe.
Where do you guys want to go?
Whatever.
We can bounce if you want. I don't know where else you want to go here.
Yeah, I got a bunch of good stuff. I'm happy.
Fair enough.
I got those duckies. I got friggin' my quest item.
Oh shit, there's no hatches, is there?
No.
Head home at the lobby metro.
Did you guys go down?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
should have brought my guitar. That's awesome. I think the arc won't attack us if we're playing sweet, sweet tunes.
It'll come quicker at us, probably.
Oh, I hear a shredder.
You want me to show you how to deal with shredders really easy?
Sure.
Where is it? Maybe it's upstairs. Jolt lines. Anyway, you just drag it into a jolt line and it'll fall over and you can just blow it up.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Showstoppers must work too, right? I just hide around a corner and I just fucking... I just circle around a box and fucking kill it. Oh. Did it. Did it. Did it.
Easy, nice. That was a personal best for fireballs that we had. Nice.
Oh, baby!
Nice.
Now I got
Excellent
no
read,
room in my
gentlemen.
inventory. That was great. That was great. I got 3 snow globes. Wait, did I lose one of my snow globes? Son of a bitch! I think I accidentally didn't take a snow globe. Oh well. Oh well. Now my room shall be filled with ducks and snow globes. Oh man, I'm blasting chill out of the water now.
You want to do one last PvP one, or you don't have time?
No, I gotta get to bed. I gotta get up early and probably go to Hewley and work.
Fair enough.
Oh, traders, yeah, hand in the quest. It's about time.
Feel free to
Wanted to get
browse.
rid of
Something
bloody
tells me you
quest
got good news.
forever. Night Mace, thanks for watching. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. I'm enjoying putting it out for you.
Invite for the person.
I gotta friggin' follow those
Could be
stupid
a right
cues
line
too.
to
I
this
don't
stuff.
remember that quest. Those extra defibs.
Oh, was I muted there that whole game?
No,
For a while.
maybe for a bit,
Not
yeah,
the whole
but
game.
I heard you talking.
We thought you just hated us.
Why do you hate us so? What am I gonna get rid of? You. My espresso machines don't even show up. I guess I'll get rid of them. So, where's those traders at? Celeste, give me all of your
Hey,
chemicals.
just drop the seeds off right there.
I'm addicted. Where is it?
Growing food may seem frivolous with Ark overhead, but raiders get hungry just like anybody else. You've really been on top of Gavin.
I'm just making a crazy amount of those secret grenades.
I love those. They're pretty fun.
I was so glad I found the blueprint. I didn't think there was a blueprint for it.
Isn't there like a blueprint for everything? Well, like
No.
those types of items.
Not for everything. I would love a blueprint for just fucking regular mechanical components. That would be amazing.
There is one.
No.
Yeah, I have it at the refiner.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, sorry. Yeah, I was looking right at it, telling you. No, that's not what I meant.
Okay.
Shit. What was I thinking of? Sorry, I spaced there big time. Holy shit. No, wait. What? There was something. Let me go back to it here. What was it that I want? Oh, simple gun parts. Simple gun parts. Sorry, it's because it goes hand in hand with those. That's why I was thinking of it.
Okay. But simple
That
gun
was
parts,
hilarious.
you can disassemble a lot of things to get them. Like
Oh, that's
recycle
good.
a
I'm
lot of
glad.
things to get it.
I try, Mace. Oh my god, Kitty! Don't scare me. How are you? Hello, it's been a while. How are you doing? Sorry, what were you saying?
You can recycle stuff to get it. Like,
Yes. Yeah. No.
Complex gun parts or...
Yeah, I recycle guns for them and everything too. It's just I'd like if I could just have a blueprint for it. What would I do on
Well,
a trader?
another thing you can do is you can craft heavy gun parts or medium gun parts and then recycle those.
Yeah, but to craft
That's
them, you
another
need
way.
simple gun parts.
Oh, true. Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. But, I mean, well, if you have...
Counterproductive there. Where are you going on vacation, Kitty? Where's...
Did you bring coin,
What was I
Rayna?
doing?
I hope you
Celeste. Oh, yeah.
Come on in.
We gotta go on vacation and go see Chill here sometime soon.
Had that saved up for you. I'm coming.
33 more.
Oh, I
Wish
need to
there
get
was a
3
quicker way
queen
to do that.
reactors for a bobcat blueprint.
I know you're here for
Oh,
the
nice,
war,
nice, nice.
but know that you're making a difference all the same.
The
want
land
that.
of ice. So you're going to Greenland? Or Canada?
Iceland.
Or Russia? Iceland has no ice.
They don't? Okay.
She's going to Iceland. No.
There you go.
Nice. Very nice. Are you going to go see... Why is my mind blanking? Who lives in Iceland?
Exhaust chip.
It's not Jewel, is it? No, it's someone else. Wait, no, it is Jewel. I think Jewel lives in Iceland. I think. I remember from that CKY video or whatever back in the day. Nice. How long are you guys going for? Wouldn't this not be a great time to go? Wouldn't it be kind of cold? Or are you going for the cold? I know it's not as cold as Greenland, but I mean, it's still winter up north here. Why can't I make those? Oh, I'm out of alloys. Oh, okay. I'm never gonna use those. I should just sell those. I've never been to Iceland either. It is kind of on my list. I've heard lots of good things about it. It's about the same as Wisconsin winter there. Wait, so why won't... So there must be some cool things to do over there, right? Because why would you leave Wisconsin winter to go to Wisconsin winter? Actually, what do you do there? I think there's spas and stuff there. Not sub-zero temps? Ow, that doesn't make sense to me. Isn't it above us? Blue Lagoon, yes. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. That's actually, I think, the reason why I want to go there. I mean, should I sell some of my guitars? Probably. Maybe I'll just bring one with me.
So you're doing another round then, or not?
No, I'm done for the night. I'm done for the night.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head out then. But it was nice playing with you guys.
Yeah, it was fun. GG's, boys.
Yeah, GG's.
That was
Okay,
good.
again another time, because your buddy here has some of the keys for the lock gate.
Yeah, I still gotta burn through all these keys. I don't want to waste them.
But the locked gate keys, I mean, but yeah.
Oh yeah, we should do that sometime. I just can't wait till 1-something in the morning to go do that. It's a little too
Fair
late
enough.
for me.
All right, well, have a good night, guys.
Okay, GG's. Thanks for doing the co-stream thing. That was
Yeah.
that was interesting.
No problem. Later.
Cheers. Have a good night.
GG's.
Peace.
Oh, I didn't know they had volcanoes. I love waterfalls. I didn't know they had a shit ton of waterfalls either. Good night, Mace! Wait! Okay, I'll wait. I've never been really anywhere except Tennessee through Florida. Nice. I like Tennessee and Florida. What am I gonna do? You know what? I think these are all headaches for another day. And let's keep that guitar. Let's sell this. There, I'm happy with that. Everyone left me! Do you want to know good trim? No. I can't have spoilers for Minecraft. I can't have spoilers. I can't get ahead of myself. It has to go with the flow of how I'm doing things. If you see an opportunity to let me know something, then that's good. But don't be coming at me being like, hey, if you go do this, then you can have the best armor in the world and stuff. Like, I don't want the cheating sort of aspect of it, right? Because I'm trying to take it in like it's brand new. I wish I could go back and play it when it first came out and like go through the stages of it. That would be really cool, actually. Okay, we're done here. So you fly out tomorrow, Kitty. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's gonna be a fun time. It's to make your armor cool. Like, oh, it just makes it look cool sort of idea? I think that's still ahead of me, though, because you probably need special equipment to do that stuff, right? So hyped to go. Nice. Nice. Do you, how long is the flight? I would guess that would be about 4 hours. Wait till you see an opportunity to let me know in a video, Mace, and then I'll try it from there. Let's leave that. Let's go here. Oh wait, you know what? Let's see. That was my first kick stream too. That was interesting. Let's see, anyone on to raid? But also, I want to see this website. 6-hour flight from... Oh, you gotta go to Chicago first? So do you have to fly from... Do you have to fly into Chicago and then go from there? Why would you? That's backtracking, isn't it? Because isn't Wisconsin here and Chicago's over here? I guess it's a little further up, though. Oh, but it's a direct flight. Oh, okay, okay. How far are you from Chicago? A 2-hour drive. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, so that 2-hour drive is more worth it than flying out from where you're at and having to do some sort of stop or something then, eh? I guess you'd still have to probably stop in Chicago or something. South end of Wisconsin. Yeah, that makes sense. That timeline makes sense. Yeah. Oh my god, Dirty Durst is on. We haven't seen him for a while. Okay, I'm gonna do two things. One, I'm gonna get ready to raid Dirty Durst, but two, because I haven't seen him in a really long time, I want to do... What's the website called again? Pug in a Rug. I've got caps locks on. Let's see what this does. Boop. Oh my god, we took drugs. I didn't even know, but we took drugs. You've been honoring a pug for 9. You are a junior honor of pug. Oh my god, he moves. He moves. Milwaukee and Chicago are basically neighbors, both on Lake Michigan. Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. What? Oh. I thought it was the freaking pug. You are the blurp queen. Who made you that? Helvo RBQ. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're definitely. I haven't seen Helvor for a while though. I think you introduced me to Helvor. Okay, wait. How'd I... Oh god, I thought I was losing it here. Okay. Oh, I probably shouldn't show that screen. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Dursty. I hope Nerdy Jane comes back to streaming. She's been making YouTube videos again. Durst just made me think of that. Why isn't he popping up? There we go. There we go. Yeah, he doesn't stream much these days. Yeah. Yeah. Mind you, I'm not on, like, there's some people that are still streaming that I didn't realize are still streaming because I'm just not on when they stream anymore. Because my schedule's so busy now. So, like, there's a lot of people that I think are still streaming, but I just haven't seen. It's crazy. Actually, yeah, I haven't seen them stream for a while. And they were streaming around my time. Yeah. Yeah. The kitty butt shake. Okay. I love you guys. Thanks for having me. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I haven't seen Glow for a while. They were playing, they were still playing stuff for a while. But I haven't seen them for a while. I saw them playing, like, I'd still see them playing Valorant and stuff every once in a while. Good night. I love you all. I'll be back. Enjoy your vacation. Was she? Because she's one of the ones that was normally still on around my time. Yeah. Okay. Everyone say hi to Durst for me. We're raiding. Cheers. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. The thumbtacks are coming.